Okay, looks like I am live. Hello everybody, it's me, Tomebinder, and in this stream I'm going to be checking out, for starters, some good of the company content, and after that we're going to get to some off-theme stuff, and just generally look at a wide variety of maps from a variety of different genres, themes, topics, but we're going to be anchoring this in the good of the company universe. But before we get into that, I'm just hanging out in the Beach House world, and during this short intro period, I'm going to be posting the link to the stream in all of the usual places, so you'll just have to bear with me for just a moment while I do that. Much appreciated. Your patience is much appreciated. Let me just post this out where it normally goes, and then I think we'll be ready to jump right into things. And for those of you who are not aware, I recently this morning uploaded a video where I went through the new changes to the Beach House. Oh, and looks like NG has already posted the link, so I don't even have to put it in the JNI server, so thank you very much for that, NG. I'm also going to get it set up so I can read the chat while I'm doing this, and then we should be good to get started on here. And just a reminder for everybody that I always stream at 4 p.m. Eastern on weekdays, and today obviously is a weekday, so weekends are 2 p.m., weekdays are 4 p.m. And welcome to the stream, NG and Jeff. Nice to see you guys here. At this exact moment, I'm in the Beach House world, and specifically the reason I made my video this morning was so that I wouldn't have to go through all these new prefabs at the beginning of my stream, and I can kind of just jump right into the content we have today. There are a few small things that I missed in the video, so I will go and I think I'll go to one of them first. And actually, wait a minute, maybe I didn't update. I don't think I updated Ravmar's house, unfortunately. Yeah, I did not. But there is an update over here at the Palmer Labs, everybody. We're going to pass by Celestia and Tomepig. They're doing fine still. We're going to head into the labs now, because the guys working on the vault have had an update. You see this? The vault door, the lights on it are a bit different now. Oh, stop knocking. Stop that. Okay, anyways, I'm going to, I guess, talk to this guy, because I want to know what these red lights are doing. Rand. Well, Rand, by the way, is the guy that SV sent to us to help repair the vault system. Well, the power infrastructure is completely shot. We've put a band-aid on the problem by wiring in an auxiliary power supply. The red lights. Oh, so the red lights are kind of just green lights, but worse, basically, like less power. Okay, I'll keep looking around, but I think this is all I'm equipped to do. Oh, okay. What have you to say, FCA engineer? I've done all I can. Can I explore the Beach House world now? Yes, you can. These guys have kind of sort of repaired things a bit, I guess. And welcome as well, Daniel. Let's talk to Tomebot and see what he has to say. Good afternoon, sir. So I noticed they've got this auxiliary power system up and running. He said it's not really a perfect solution, but that's correct. It's not a perfect solution. I think we'll have to consider building a new vault, and that will be very expensive. I'd like to avoid that if at all possible, but I am willing to accommodate that if you think it's absolutely necessary, because we have to make sure the vault, stays secured at all times. Understood. So, all right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for the update. I'm going to head out now. I think we'll get into our list of maps for today. At least they've made some progress, right? Let's jump into the car, and I think we'll head out now. We're going to start out, like I said, with some good of the company content. First thing we're going to do is head back to the main menu, so we don't have to have this map load in all the way back into the custom battle editor. And I'm not sure. I think everything's up and working. The only thing strange is that the... oh, never mind. I was going to say the live chat wasn't working for me on my PC, but it actually is. So we're good. When is the vault ready? I will pay. What do you mean? What do you mean, Antonio? What are you going to pay for? Oh, pay for a new vault? I don't know if I can accept that. I mean, maybe in an emergency, but I would rather not have anybody else involved in the operations of my vault systems. It's not that I don't trust you, but it's just a very important thing, Antonio. Now that we've set our graphics settings to maximum... Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, welcome to the stream, Scootal. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that, but yeah, you're in there too. Nice to see you. Can someone recreate my good of the company World War II Cold War map? What map is that, Daniel? I don't remember what that was called. Anyways, the first thing we have on tap for today is good of the company The Rebellion, opening minutes, version 1.1. This is by SV. And this is another one of those teasers in his Labor Rebellion campaign. This kind of will show you what you can expect from it. This is essentially just another prequel map to the Rebellion, but this time with actual combat. And, okay, there's a mini-boss in here and some voice acting. Nice. Do you want the operator mercenary who's probably intoxicated to build a new vault? No thanks. I would rather not. Alright, so we're gonna get into this now. I don't remember exactly the setting of the Labor Rebellion campaign, but we're going to find out in just a moment. Okay. Got some nice music. And tell me what you think of the sound, by the way, if it's too loud. So I can adjust it if needed. So I'm Sergeant Nicholas of the ERF. Very cool. This is me. Nicholas's keycard. I'll grab that. Get my gun and my ammo here. And I'll get a medkit too. Okay, so now I'm pretty much fully equipped. Let's get all my equipment before I read this note. To Sergeant Nicholas from Captain Lewis. Nicholas, it has come to my attention that the security guards in the research division where you are stationed have not been doing their jobs very well. I want you and your men to take their role, whether they give it up willingly or not. Oh my goodness. This is some company politics here. Straight up hardcore company politics. Hold on. I'm gonna leave my office now, and I guess I'll take over for those security guards if you want. Let's go out here. Oh, I do like that the music faded out. That's cool. Oh, never mind, it didn't. Yeah, what's going on? Some people have been shot. ERF guys have been shot. Sir, what are you doing? Submit yourself to arrest right now, sir. Oh my goodness. It's a rebellion against the company.
I heard something.
I think I heard something. Yeah, you did. My goodness. What could this mean? Laborers, guards, and scientists all rising up against the company? Why do you even have a vault with a dangerous secret inside it, inside your beach house? Because I can't let it out of my sight, pretty much. It has to be close by me. I mean, the system that I've had has worked for a very long time. I wouldn't want to risk leaving it out somewhere where I couldn't regularly check up on it. That would be the main reason for that. Anybody over here? There is somebody over here! Oh my goodness. The guys at the security division are rising up. This is, by the way, not the DevCorp complex. Whoa! It is another installation. I mean, Isaac, that is something to consider, of course. But that's just my reasoning up to now, has been that I've just been thinking it would be better to keep it in range, in my operational range. Me and Celestia's, that is. Let's read some of the DevCorp news, the DevCorp Daily. The Chief of Research, Wallace Stone, has been fired after Chiefs Ed Hammond, Jack Wayne, and Lucas filed complaints against him for mistreatment of the laborers under his charge. Chief Vin Jones has replaced him and seems to be infinitely more popular with the laborers. Oh, that's nice. They can have someone more popular. Wait a minute. Maybe he caused this whole rebellion. Uh-oh. The next news says it's about the complex administrator, but I actually realized that I need to. Something that I forgot to do was send the link to Ravmar, and he just asked for the link. So hold on. Just give me a quick moment to follow up on that, the earlier link posting. I need to do that, and I also need to ping Jay and Peanut as well. And maybe I'll also send a message to... Actually, no, Celestia's probably not going to be able to join now, so never mind on that. I guess we'll keep going. I'm pretty happy to have a small casual stream today. We've been doing streams a lot, so I think after this one I might take a short break from it and focus more on pre-recorded content. Anyway, the next piece of news at this DevCorp facility is the complex administrator, Samson Grover, announced the creation of the 73rd ERF Battalion, which will contain 600 soldiers. He'll be stationed in the Logistics Division to aid Chief Jack Wayne in security and other tasks. Oh, you can actually join it. And welcome to the stream, Jacob. I am playing through a Good of the Company spin-off prequel by SV. This is the prequel to his Labor Rebellion campaign. Security in the transport system of the German DevCorp facility, i.e. this facility, has seemingly doubled overnight. Oh, we're in Germany. When asked, Ed Hammond stated that there was nothing to worry about, and it's just a security exercise that he and the other chiefs were working on. I think these chiefs were colluding together to create an uprising. Oh yeah, look at that. And I really like the unit design on these guys. The rebellion always use orange motifs in their equipment. Oh, I can't believe I should have thrown out the medkit. I didn't realize that I had a medkit until right when I died. So that was unfortunate and embarrassing. But oh well. We'll give this another chance. All right. Get a G18, a medkit, AP5, and this time we're gonna sort of speedrun. I do like that the enemies are voice acted though. Quite cool.
I think I heard something.
Yeah, you did. You heard me. Okay, careful now. Yeah, see, look at that. I really like the updated designs that he's gone with for the Labor Rebellion. They have these like orange additions to their outfits. All these guys are. What are you guys doing, huh? Probably the smarter units script going on. They're trying to target me. And now they're dead. Nice vending machine. This is a cool setting. Let's grab the DMR here. What does that do? Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, it just gave me a bit of piece of armor there. I like this device. Whoa! I just got ambushed. Those gosh darn laborers. They shouldn't rebel against this company. I'll take the S4. Let's keep going. Green light, so I guess I can go through. What about down here? Anybody? No. What about in here? Oh yeah, there's a guy. A nervous-looking ERF soldier aims his gun at you. Okay, I'll speak to you, David.
I'm not a rebel.
Okay, David. Who are you? Loyal
You're
ERF
the first
soldier?
friendly face I've seen in a while. Mind if I tag along?
Sure.
Thanks. Oh, I should probably grab this keycard. Might be useful.
Okay, there's a big door up ahead. Maybe the card will work on that. Okay, cool. Welcome to the squad. David, let's open up this big door. Let's do this. Yeah, okay, cool. We're working together with another ERF guy. You're gonna come up here? Oh, Captain Liam! Oh my! I took him out. That was close. That was really close. Wow. ERF Captain Liam or something? Or he's with the Labor Rebellion nowadays. Yeah, looks like he was an ERF guy. Interesting. Well, I took him out there. That was just a DPS, kind of a slugfest. Oh, you make your way to the surface, hoping more loyalists are still alive. Cool. And this, again, is very promising to me, because I'd like to see a full-scale campaign about this conflict within the company. And I assume this takes place before the events of Good of the Company 2021. My Fuguist maps are going to be hard, so it's going to be harder than this Good of the Company map, hopefully. Okay, Antonio. And welcome, Fish. Haven't seen you for a couple of streams. I just finished a Good of the Company Labor Rebellion map by SV. Definitely going to give that an upvote once I get the exact name of it. Hold on. That's a very these maps feel very slick to me. You haven't missed much. I just got through one map, and I talked a little bit about my vault. But yeah, very slick. Lots of different mechanics in play here that work together very well. They gel together very well. SV has definitely established himself as a very competent map maker, and definitely looking forward to going through that full narrative. But now we're going to move on to another Good of the Company thing. This is called Mutations. It's the third part in a campaign that's kind of, or not a campaign, but a series of maps that are diametrically different from what we just played. You are a laborer who's on his first day on the job. The installation that he works at has been overrun with corrupted. So now we're going to we've played through I do believe 2 or 3 chapters of this laborer's story so far. And so now we're going to play this most recent one, 0 days ago. You know those corrupted things? Yeah, they're evolving or something like that. Still have no backpacks. Yeah, that's always the worst. The armory will probably have some. Okay, cool. Our objective for this map is to get an armory. Nice looking thumbnail, too. It's funny how the main Good of the Company turned into a whole community of people loving it. It's just happy to me. Like, I'm glad people have enjoyed it that much. You kind of stream quite late for me. Usually it's like 21:13 for me right now. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty late. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine, Fish. Just give me a quick second here. Okay. I think we're ready now. Should I go up through here? No. Oh, okay, I should go up through here. I shouldn't go down there. Now we are sort of looking down into the emergency escape tunnels, and this evokes the level engagement where you meet Nick. You can see down here the corrupted of. Oh, cool. You see this corrupted is freaking out, but then he died. Okay. Wow, look at that. Very detailed down there. 6 Azenar does a really good job of doing these densely detailed environments. Survivor of massacre. Anyone who's infected is not allowed. Okay. Okay then. The ERF has made a final stand there. Whoa! Seems like the sight of the survivors has actually not really lasted too long. Alright. Rathmar just sent me a message here. Hold on. If most of your streams are invisible to me, then what difference would it make if I get a YouTube account? They wouldn't be invisible to you if you made a YouTube account. I'm pretty sure. Alright, these corrupted ERF guys are quite tough. Whoa! This looks like an ERF guy kind of improvised his armor a little bit to survive the melee corrupted, but then he himself became corrupted. That's unfortunate. We should make a stream of you just playing some campaigns. I would do that, Antonio. What sort of campaigns would you like to see on this channel? Whoa! Now we've got some corrupted laborers, but they're pretty decked out with high quality weapons. Have you played 1297? No, I haven't. I have not played that, but yes, I'm going to be playing that on this stream. Chief Barley, Chief of Construction. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that's him. There he is. Stay away, stay away. Oh no, I have only one round. Chief Barley, get away from me. He takes a lot of hits, doesn't he? Whoa, his helmet went down. Thank you. Let's try and get his minions first. This is pretty epic. Maybe a little bit of music is nice. But other than that, I like the design of this boss fight a lot. This definitely expands a lot on the emergency escape tunnels that we're seeing just pretty briefly in Good of the Company 2021. Okay, he's got his shield up now. Okay, then what am I supposed to... How am I supposed to deal with him? Maybe I should run back here quickly and see if there's any ammo or supplies I missed. I'll grab this improvised shotgun, maybe. Can't wait for this stuff when him is going to play. Yeah, I'm going to play another one of Engie's maps. It's also on the list for today. But first I have to take out Chief Barley. Cool name. And by the way, I like this multi-phase boss fight. Very cool. Oh, bit of friendly fire there. He's become quite bloodied as well. Doing the shotgun only run. Never mind. I broke it just there. I'm pure instinct. Oh, I just got completely cut down by the chainsaw. That's unfortunate. I feel like I'm late, am I? Only a little bit, dinner hostage. We've only been going for about 15 minutes, so don't worry about that. I always stream at 4 p.m. Eastern on weekdays, so that would be about 15 minutes ago is when my streams will start from Monday through Friday. So if you take whatever time of day it was 15 minutes ago, that's when I'll be streaming from Monday through Friday. We're going to give another shot at this Chief Barley fight, but this time we're going to be a little more, sparing with our ammo. Whoa, I like these animations too. They're quite cool. Oh, look at that! I just completely blew him up. That's a pretty satisfying feeling. These guys with horns are quite tough. I am here. Welcome, third person. Third individual. And I know I responded to something you said earlier, but I just didn't remember if I had officially welcomed you. Something I kind of do. I want a grenade launcher, this guy. Oh! He started laying down. That's not fair. Okay, blew his head up. I think we're good. Oh no! I forgot about that guy! It's like a corrupted ERF juggernaut guy. Oh, look at that. I could have stepped on that and got absolutely messed up. Look at that. Holy cow. Let's take this ammo kit, though. So I want to have a little more ammo when I face Chief Barley. I live in the New York time zone. That is correct. I do not live in New York, though. Okay, let's keep going. I do like these corrupted tendrils here. It does a good job of nailing the appearance, I think. And now this time I guess I just need to be careful to not take any range damage. But since these guys in here don't really have any ranged weapons, I think it'll be okay. Chief Barley, stay away. He's got his shield down. This stuff just absolutely comes crashing down. That's so cool to see. The debris just starts raining down. Very cool concept for a boss fight. Final phase, please. There we go. Don't want to get chainsawed now. Careful, careful. He's got a lot of minions. I have not played 1293 yet, no. 1 second, hold on. I have not played 1293 yet, but it is on the list for today's stream. And welcome to the stream, Dr. Bright. I just had to go for a quick second, but now I'm back. I'm fighting Dr. Barley and his corrupted minions. Whoa! Not Dr. Barley, Chief Barley. Who's the chief now? Yeah, that's right. I'm the chief now. Yeah, very cool. I like that. And now we have still have a grenade in our launcher, so why don't we just blow up the thing? Yeah, cool. I have to be pretty careful now with my healing, because look at these guys. Yeah, I have very slow regeneration, but yeah, like I said, very slow. So whoa, oh gosh, that was such a huge risk. You don't really want to be jumping around, do you? And now we've got a horde of them. Hey, looks like that. Oh yeah, a couple of range guys. Okay, there we go. the range guys are going to be the biggest threat. Let's kind of run around. Real careful, like. Okay, they're down. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jess. Nice to see you here, too. I'm going to get the ammo from this guy. And we'll keep going. I'm now the chief of this area. Oh, okay. I think this has been cleared. I think we're to the final area now. We've reached the freight elevator, and we can press this button, and yeah, here we go. Victory! Moving on. Moving upward, downward? Who knows? I'm going to assume upwards. We can escape this area. Have you seen my HLA Half-Life Alyx apartments? Yes, I have. Third person. I should stop calling you third person. Really, I should just call you third. But I have played them on stream, actually. Just kind of looked at them and checked them out. I don't remember when I did that, but it was actually a while ago now. Like possibly even the day you posted them. So I'm just look and see what day you posted those onto the Steam Workshop and check my channel for what I put up that day, because I have a feeling it was quite soon after you uploaded them. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do now is just give this a quick upvote, because definitely another very high quality thing. I like the high written in blood, very high quality. This was actually the inspiration, of course, for the thumbnail of this stream. So we're going to upvote that. And that was actually the last main Good to the Company thing that I had to show you for today's stream, but we're going to be going on to some other stuff now, and in particular, I thought we should just get NG's map out of the way first, so we can go into some, because this looks to be a little bit wacky, so I thought we would get it out of the way first. You're one of the cheap bots of Dancing NG's, not Dancing Eagles. Okay, hold on. You are a bot of Dancing NG's creation, not Dancing Eagle's creation, but NG's, and you have orders to find trees. You find a church of farmers. The new orders are to take down the farmers. Okay, so we are playing as robots who are fighting against a church of farmers, I guess. What is scarier, a bunch of cursed monsters saying regular things or regular horror? Or saying random things or cursed horror? I'm not sure. You should probably ask someone else. It would be hard for me to decide that. But anyway, here we are. We are an NG bot, or a dancing bot, and we're going up to this. These farmers are crazy. What's going on? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is intense. I have to take out this church of random farmers. Can you explain what this is, Angie? Oh my gosh. That was intimidating. That was actually quite intimidating. Okay. Angie orders the destruction of a random church of farmers for no reason. I think I took them out. I think I did it. Now what? Now what? Do I go around? Are these like evil oh, reinforcements, reinforcements! Oh gosh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they got me. I'm gonna retry that. Why does the church have trenches? That's a very good question. I think that this map brings up a lot of questions, but not a lot of answers, so we'll see. We'll retry that though. Okay. Going inside first. Farmer, yes. It's actually somewhat intimidating. I think that music choice is very good, but I want to know what the explanation for this is. Okay. Well, these guys don't seem to be posing too much of a threat at the moment. Alright, now I'm gonna get a gun. And now Engie says to defend the church. I'll get a dynamite too. Now I know where they're going to attack from anyway. Here they come! Grab the shotgun. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Going for the shotgun. Let's go, go, go! Defend the place! They come from 3 sides. Okay, well, I'm taking... Oh, that's the 3rd side. Where are the rest of them? Where are they? This wouldn't be an infinite defense map, would it? Oh, oh, here come more of them. Oh no. The shotgun's not going to be good at range. So, Angie, any explanation for this? It's not infinite. Okay, that's good. Ah! Come on in, come on in. This has this like weird cinematic Wild West feel to it. The farmers are crazy. Okay. So I'm not just attacking a bunch of random people or anything. That's good. Oh, where are they flanking me from? I'm getting flanked. Does this go on forever? I hope it doesn't. Oh! Let's go over here. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Careful. Oh. Okay. I can deal with them. They're preparing. Oh no, 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 no! I must defend it in here. I think this gun's gonna be better, actually. No, 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 no! No! These guys are a lot tougher for some reason. What the heck? That guy took like 2 shots. How much more of this is there? Should I give this one more shot? Okay, sure, I will. Your regen? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll give that another shot then. A ton of people just left the stream. Okay, okay. Oh, never mind. Someone joined back, but odd. So Angie, how long does this last? Like, for real? Stay back. Try that. Okay. Okay. 2 cheese at the door. Yeah. Okay. I kind of wanted to do it legitimately, but I might just cheese it so we can continue advancing through our list. 225 seconds? That's like 3.5 minutes there. Okay, well, sure. I think you could maybe have done it like 120 seconds, Angie. I think that might have been a few too many seconds, if I'm being perfectly honest. The gameplay loop doesn't necessarily hold up for 3 minutes. They're mad about the robots taking their jobs. Okay, now come back. Come back, guys. I'll hold them at the door. Not exactly riveting gameplay, though, so, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna breach out. I can't just sit here waiting for my destiny. Oh! Okay. Let's reload. What an interesting and random map. It just came out of nowhere. Hold them off. They attack from multiple angles. You voted to arrest Engie for his mad maps and reasons? I don't think we can arrest him for that, can you? I don't think that's really a crime. Antonio, I'm not sure that would be a good idea. Am I getting shot at by a Gatling gun? That's what that looks like. Are they wheeling in a Gatling gun? Or is that just a ton of reinforcements? I'm about to get flanked. Or maybe not, okay. Hello there. Who is that? Who is that person who just joined? Oh my gosh. What are all these bullets? Yeah, Antonio said he wants to have a police raid on NG's house for making crazy maps. In the beach house world, that is. I don't know if I can win this, especially if I get flanked around from behind. Oh, that's so close. Regen. Yeah, I don't think he's about, yeah. Okay, careful. Oh, one hit kill. My goodness, that's difficult. That's difficult. Maybe I'll come back to this at the end of the stream, NG. Or I guess I can keep going on. It's just maybe I'll turn down the number of seconds needed, unless there's some kind of a. I don't know. I'll not mess with it. It's just the gameplay loop doesn't need to be that long. I don't think. If it's the same thing happening. Let's look in here. Farmer Horde. Okay, I guess I won't mess with it very much. It's okay. Are you sure it's okay, NG? Because you can turn down the seconds. So, would that be in the ending script? Yeah, I'm going to turn it down to like 120. I think that's all I want. Okay, well if you think it's fine, I'll do that then, so we can kind of keep things moving. I don't mean to, you know, desecrate your creation or anything. But I do think we should continue moving through the list of maps we have on tap for today. Let's go! They're really upset about the robots taking their jobs. I wonder what prompted NG to make this map. It's so random. Welcome, Integrity. I am fighting a whole church full of farmers. Because I'm a robot and they don't like robots. I can take them all out without taking any damage. I was about to say, yeah, it's a little bit odd, isn't it? What did I walk in on? Yeah. Well, I thought I would get ahead of the game by explaining it in advance. So now I'm just going to get as many bullets as I can. And now they're going to try and break in and take me out, but I'm not going to let them. Welcome to the stream, Fleck. So yeah, when NG puts like effort into maps, they're really quite nice. I don't think he should have a reputation as only a meme map maker. Obviously, this map is a meme. At least I think it is. But it's got its fair share of effort put in, you can definitely tell. Throw out a dynamite. They come in groups of 5, okay. You see, NG has become by cheating? He's created evil machines, aka the machines of FNAB. I don't think NG was responsible for creating the animatronics of FNAB in the FNAB lore. I don't know which gun is best. Maybe this one. The S rifle seems pretty powerful, so I think I'll stick with this one. Whoa! Okay, careful now, careful. The farmers have retreated. There we go. So I think that's all I need to see of that map. But it's quite solid. Could maybe use a little bit of a reduction on the amount of time that it lasts, but all in all, pretty solid. Even though it's a random, pretty random. Still some good effort there, so I think I actually will give that an upvote. Dancing Bots and Counter. Nice to see some of the maps that I showed off in the previous streams doing well. Like the Zone Alpha one was quite impressive, especially to me. Alright, we're going to upvote Dancing Bots and Counter and move on to the next thing on today's list, which is something that was requested to me weeks ago, and I'm not even sure if the person who requested it still watches, the videos. But here's how it went down. Someone said, "Could you play my map?" And I said, "Sure. What's the name of it?" And then I never saw any reply, and that's because the reply was taken out, like deleted randomly by YouTube. But just scrolling through the comments tab of my settings menu, I was able to find the comment that was taken away and discover the name of the map. And that name is 1943 Eastern Front. So I'm going to give my thoughts on that right now, and with my wholehearted apologies to the person who made this map, because 26 days ago, and I just never got back from them because YouTube had been blocking their comment. Welcome, login. Here we go. We're going to read this. August 1943. Soviet troops are engaged in offensive battles in the Kharkiv region. Our forces have taken up a defensive position on the hill. We are well entrenched. The Germans are planning to defeat our troops with the help of tanks and aircraft. Our task is to repel the German attack. Then we have to go on the counteroffensive and consolidate the initiative. Our forces are just on the way for the motherland, for Stalin. Okay. And then we have this even in Russian, too. Interesting. Please comment if you like the map or not. I'll be glad for your advice or criticism. Yeah, I'm very sorry about the delay on this feedback. I hope the person who made this is able to see this. I'll probably leave a comment on their map, too, to say that I finally rolled around to playing it. But I wasn't trying to delay this on purpose or anything. I just didn't see the comment, so I'm very sorry about that. But here we go. We're going to check this out right now. We're hitting play. We'll see how this whole thing progresses. I actually have a new message, but it doesn't seem to be. It's okay. It's fine. It's not Ancient Warfare 3 related. We're good. All right. Right off the bat, I'm a little bit worried about the point count, but since there's so many flags, it might be okay. 3,000 points is a little bit long for a battle, for a conquest battle. But since there's 8 flags, maybe it'll go down quickly. Another one of my immediate concerns is how empty looking the map is. So you can see here, it's obviously for a wide open tank battle, but it's just not very much happening in this map. So I might suggest to put up some hills around the edges so people can't see the direct end of the map. You know what I mean? You just see it kind of abruptly end. You should put some hills on the edges of the entire map. And some more terrain painting wouldn't hurt either. Like, just spread it all around the map to show that this ground has been, marched on and fought over a lot. Okay, here comes some German tanks. Let's pull back a little bit to the rest of the infantry. What's that? Like, this random ball getting shot off. Is that a cannon? Yeah, it is. So I might recommend putting a 6-inch gun instead of a cannon if you're going for a World War II era battle. I guess we're just going to use this submachine gun to damage the tank as much as we can. There we go. Let's push up. Okay, so there are a lot of enemy troops here. We need to take cover, or we are dead. We have successfully taken cover. We're really at this choke point here. Could be make or break whether or not they overrun this position. But yeah, generally I think my main piece of feedback so far on this map, I think you should disregard anything that says to change the number of points, because yeah, it's going down very fast. So I think actually it's okay to have 3,000 points in a conquest map if you have 8 flags. But I do think my criticism of the fact that it's a little too empty, I think that stands. You've got this very epic, combined infantry tank attack happening, but the arena itself doesn't have too much going on. So you could have some destroyed little mini towns or fortifications around to provide some visual stimuli for the player. Also, you did add terrain painting to the dancing bot encounter. Okay, cool. I think we're going to pull back to this fortification here because the enemy... Oh, you know what? I'll join this counterattack here. Hold on. Oh yeah, if I don't get hit by laziness or become busy, I should maybe make a new map in a few days. Oh, cool fish. Subject 87 campaign is on hold. Okay. Ooh, that was quick and brutal death. My goodness. And Jacob says, I'm currently making a Good of the Company fan campaign. Awesome. That's very cool. Alright, let's go. And also when I play maps that don't really have a lot going on, it's sort of like, think about a graph that starts low, right? And that would be maps that are pretty empty, right? That's the low point of the graph. Then it gets really high for maps that have some, a medium amount of stuff going on. And then it gets low again when you get to maps that have a ton of stuff going on. And so at those, basically those low points are the points where I don't have much to say. So for example, what I'm trying to say is that in maps that are empty, I don't have much to say. And in maps that are flawless, I don't have much to say. But in the in-betweens, usually I have a fair amount of feedback. So this would be on the end of things where it's a little bit on the empty side. And you could add things like craters, destroy points of interest, so maybe some bases or something, just all around. I do like what you're doing here with the field and stuff, but I think generally you should increase the number of things like that in the map, because the large map size is quite massive, and you can do a lot with it. So you should take advantage of that ability you're given by the game engine. Hello, Damien. When are you going to play 1293? Let me look at my list here. That's the next thing. We'll be looking at that after this. And did anybody tell me how the audio sounds? Is it too loud or too quiet? I would appreciate knowing. I'm going to steal some German weapons and keep pushing. Yeah, it's quite loud on my end. It's quite loud on my end. I can barely hear what I'm even saying. Let's turn this down a little bit. So tell me how this sounds once we get fighting again. Oh no. I messed it up. I was reading chat, and I got too heavily involved in the fight, and then I died. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna hit respawn. So you do have some nice craters here, but you could add some like smoke and stuff. Maybe some texturing on the ground too, so that'd be like different shades of green here, different shades of gray there, and lots of smoke and stuff. But you can see that not too much of the map is actually used for content. Okay, we're about halfway done with the battle now, so maybe I might go back to saying you could probably tone down the number of points a little bit. Maybe you could tone it down to 2,000 instead of 3,000. But I'm not sure. So you have to give the player enough time to counterattack to the enemy flags, of course. Okay, so we're going to push up through the field here and not allow the enemy to use it as an attack point. Gotta be careful. At any point, they could shift their attention to me. Kind of goofy AI sometimes in this game, but it's okay. Now we'll use this rifle. Gotta be careful. Whoa. Yeah, so again, I don't have much to say on maps like this. I think I've pretty much said about all I have to say. I think what we're actually going to do is go to the custom battle editor, because I think I've given about all the feedback that I can, and it's too late now to finish the battle, unfortunately. But yeah, I think that's on its way to becoming a very solid conquest map, but it probably needs a little bit more detailing to be done. Alright, so now we're going to move on to 1293. But first, I think I'll give this an upvote first. By the way, this is a very solid thumbnail for the map. So very good job on that score. 1943 Eastern Front. Liam, what would you think of a campaign where you have control over a platoon of soldiers and you can give basic orders to 4 separate squads at a time? I think I saw your video of that. That's a very cool concept to me. I like the idea of being able to command larger groups of soldiers. Yeah, quite cool. I would certainly check that out. That would interest me. I like the sort of strategic side of things. But now we're going to look at 1293. And I'm pretty sure this is all one. It's all one name. I have to make sure it's Battle of Barthel Forest. Yep, there it is. Right? Yeah, okay. 1293, the Battle of Barthel Forest. By the way, you would say B-A-T-T-L-E for this. This is the second year of the war coming. The Allies, Salo and Kier, launch an attack to take the river in the Barthel Forest, and the people who plan the attack decide to attack on December 1st, 3 weeks from now. But now, on December 1st, a large army attacks with heavy and medium tanks, but they aren't prepared for the Valpost tactics, and several minutes into the battle, a blizzard swipes in, making it almost impossible to see the enemies. So basically what I'm getting from this is that we tried to attack a river, but we weren't prepared for the enemy tactics, and as well as that, a blizzard swooped in, and so we're basically just trying to survive now. Okay, we'll see if we can push through and win this. Okay, can we go back to the video? Yeah, if you could. I don't know what you guys are really talking about, but you can talk about things that aren't necessarily related to this exact moment in the stream, as long as they're sort of, kind of tangentially related to the stream, which I think is what you were talking about then. I'm just not really going to might get comment about it unless it's related to the here and now, you know what I mean? But we'll just wait for this to load in and then 1800. Okay, Allied casualties and Valpo casualties. So we are the allies. Whoa. So you should know that the plain AI in Ancient Warfare 3 is really messed up. It might not even be worth using, to be honest. But I really like this armored column. That's quite cool, to be honest. We're gonna follow the tanks, I think. Is this ambience I'm hearing? It's kind of hard to tell. Let's turn up the sound again a little bit. No, I think it's just engines. But like battle ambience and music would be cool for this. Ah, so the reds and blues are working together. That's neat. Well, you're the allied guys. The forest might be a little bit empty in terms of just, it seems to be mostly trees. You could add like bushes and stuff. Maybe some cabins or destroyed fortifications. Always worth having, I think, in maps like this. Just for the visual side of things. Okay. Also, I do have to agree with NG. You can have a character in the Beach House universe, but ultimately it shouldn't be this omnipotent, you know, ultra powerful. You shouldn't be God mode. So ultimately, everything that goes on in the Beach House is up to my decision, and I will of course respect what you want to the greatest of my abilities. But if everybody starts deciding I want to be a god, I can't do that. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so our tanks are seeming to be getting a little bit stuck on this side of the river here. We're taking some heavier casualties now. Here come the Valpo guys. We have to seize this bridge from them. Okay, let's grab this flag and Damien, what are you quoting from? Damien just drops in here sometimes and just quotes other videos. He goes, "Hazmat scientist with a third arm. It's more advanced than anything we've ever seen." But that's no context, Damien. Could you explain that a little more? It's just kind of funny sometimes when you just kind of drop that there and then leave. Alright, hold on now. Careful. But yeah, I would say this battle does feel a little bit empty. Whoa! We're getting bombed. I think that's probably scripted, isn't it? Cool. But I think just structurally, this map could use a little more populating. I really hope J9 makes the vehicle AI better in the future. Me too. That would be a great addition. Liam, look, I have power, but not in the beach house. Or in my ships. Plus, if I was in the beach house, I know how to control my power for evil and good. Okay. Well, to be honest, what I sort of think of Antonio as is a guy who, like, thinks he can take over the world, but then can't really take over the world, you know what I mean? Like, he has these grand ambitions and plans, but he's not necessarily powerful enough to carry them out, so he's constantly coming up with a new scheme, which I think is a little more interesting than being this all-powerful godlike figure. Just saying. That's the way I've been thinking of your character. We're going to keep going now. To be honest, though, the vehicle AI in this game is not terrible. It's at least better than the plain AI. It's usable in certain situations. Now, Antonio, I wasn't trying to be mean about it. I just thought that was I thought that was a more interesting way to spin it, because your character is not you. And if you want to be thought of as a god character, that's fine with me. I'm just saying that's the way, the sort of complexity I put on it when I was thinking about it. How do you think I took over solar systems? I don't know, man. You know what? That's fine. Or maybe like you could be like someone who had a big empire and then like you don't and you're playing to retake it, but that's not what you want to do, so it's fine. I'm just spitballing. I'm having difficulty reconciling these like really powerful and militarized characters with the peaceful nature of the beach house world is all. And I think the demilitarization conference was a good step towards doing that, but it's probably going to be an ongoing struggle. I do like the vignette when I get injured, by the way. That's cool. Salo and Valpo soldiers are both red, but have different uniforms. Yep, I got that now. That's what happened in D&D when I tried the Popeyes Empire. I failed. Yeah, for some reason I just think it's a little bit more interesting to have, like, more complex characters like that. I don't know. Maybe what I should have done is actually had people, like, make structures, but then just give like a unit and not necessarily have total control over what their character is and does. Because now what we have is this sort of wide conflicting range of character types. Like some people are this grim dark thing and some people are more cooperative and stuff. But it's not like it's hurting anybody to have it like this. Oh my gosh. Really heavy fire from the woods here. Oh gosh. Damien goes, if someone takes over Ancient Warfare 3, I'll send a big giant army. Yeah, I think we're gonna maybe have to have another talk about this whole thing. It's okay though. I'm not upset about it or anything like that. I'm just a little bit worried that people are not exactly, I guess, getting the idea of the beach house world. You have more allies and enemies, okay. Yeah, because now it's just going to be like, I send an army of infinite people to take over the entire game, and then somebody else goes, I send an army of infinity plus 5. You know what I mean? Like that. That's not at all what I wanted to have, guys. And I don't mean to be mean with that, obviously. Some enemies carry auto rifles. Oh my gosh. Let's be a little bit more careful as we do this. I'm focusing a lot on the chat now. I should focus more on the game. I want to get my hands on, yeah, an auto rifle. There we go. That guy's charging in with only a sword. That's brave, but silly. No, I was trying to get to cover behind that tree. There's certainly a lot of projectiles just flying around here. It's quite easy and quick to... It's quick. It's quick to death. I don't know. That was not a good way to describe it, but you die quickly in this map. How about that? That's a good way to put it. Alright. We're gonna go over here then. The river looks very nice. Why does everybody need to have an army, guys? For real. Watch out for the enemies in the blizzard. Okay. I like this idea of there being a battle in a blizzard. But what's that sound? I think we had a blizzard sound there, some winds. This map looks randomly generated, says Shark. Well, no, I just think it's it just doesn't have enough modular stuff placed down to kind of differentiate it from the normal conquest maps, so I would suggest that. But the use of the scripts and stuff is very nice. But I think it should go along with a map that has a little bit more going on visually, because you've got the right idea here with this like armored column and different sectors of the battlefield having different stuff going on. But it's pretty light in terms of objects, so I might suggest beefing that up. But I think in terms of the concept of it, it's still good, and I hope that this gets a little bit of an update so there can be just a little bit more visual stuff going on. But as it currently stands, I think it's worthy of an upvote, so I'm going to do that. And keep an eye out for future updates, because yeah, currently a little bit light in the visual department. We're now going to play the newest Red Rebels attack map, Liquid Extraction, by Jash. By Jash. I meant to say Jas. Just kind of slurred the word there. Major, we have gotten a great chance to capture a vital enemy asset, and again, I am the Major of the Blue Army. We have sent our scouts into the main reactor station to look for intel, but found that an enemy super soldier left the secondary reactor station where he was posted on a repair mission. Move in and capture some of the liquid, and remember that they will have the lab locked off, so make sure to find keys before going to it. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We'll see what Jas's take is on the idea of a key puzzle map. And because key puzzle maps can either be very well executed, and sometimes they can be very annoying. So this would actually be a good chance for me to consolidate my feedback and thoughts, just in general, my musings about key puzzles in general. This seems to be also, once again, a very large map, which is in keeping with what Jas has shown us before. Alright, so does this have to be a night map? Jas, does it truly absolutely need to be a night map? Or can it be an infiltration in the late evening? Look at that. Wow. Look at that. I don't know. I just think it looks. I just think they look better this way. I'm so sorry to say. I just don't. It's hard for me to play pitch black maps. And once again, I do think modular coloring will be useful here. See, look, you can just make red walls and stuff, and it'll look very nice. Yes, it is night vision. Okay. Okay. I guess that's fine. Night vision is not necessarily my favorite mechanic in Ancient Warfare 3, but I'll certainly use it. I think it's just because I haven't used it too much. It needs night. It has a night vision script. Okay, I set it back to nighttime. I'm pretty sure. Didn't I? Short range memory just absolutely failed on me there. It is a night vision script. Okay, cool. Okay, bye guys. I'm off to the... Where are you off to, Jacob? But see you later, I guess. Transter leaving combat area. See you in a bit, Major. Who's Transter? Okay, I get it. It has, I think, Mammoth's night vision script. Cool. I like that. Let's go. That's pretty cool. So I suppose modular culling might not be as needed here. But I do think some more objects, and I mean like junk and rubble would be good for this hallway. Is this like, this sounds like Minecraft music or something. It's kind of calming. So lots of long interior hallways in the Red Rebel series. You might want to consider tightening these hallways up a little bit. Talk to Sniper? Okay. Is the Sniper back this way? I will. This is also not a conquest map. Am I going crazy or is this Minecraft music, guys? This sounds so much like it came from the game Minecraft, I'm telling you. Where is the Sniper, Jas? He's going to expand his Wi-Fi store. Okay, see you then, Jacob. Unless you're not actually leaving. I don't know, it's hard to tell right now. Where is the Sniper? Jas, you must tell me where the Sniper is. Is that him? It's my squad? Oh yeah, I've got a huge squad. I hear no music. Really? That's so weird. You don't hear music at all? Okay, Lieutenant the Sneak. Okay. I'll take a glow stick from him. You actually don't hear any music? Strange. I want to talk to the Sniper. Okay. Lieutenant Longshot here. Generic Sniper codename, of course. What's our objective? To capture some enemy bioenhancers? The thing that made super soldiers that have been killing our captains. We're only here because one left here to go on a repair mission. Okay. What's the enemy packing? Some APX-3Cs, SMGs, PX-10 pistols, shotguns, and repair guns. Okay, any tips? Avoid the mission objective until all keys have been found, and don't send the boys in on their own, or else they will certainly perish. Anything else? Anything to watch out for? The medic has lots in his pack, from shotguns to medkits. He has everything you need. Watch out for those ambushes. They will find a way to get around you no matter how hard you look, and they are dangerous. Okay. Alright then, thank you, Lieutenant. I guess we'll move forward and try to pursue our objective, but first things first, I'm going to go look for some keys. Come with me, guys. Celestia outer gosh. This chat is gone. This chat has really degenerated from previous streams. It's gone to just absolute insanity. But I would request you to stop doing that, Celestia. Please don't spam. That looks to be an enemy. A red rebel, perhaps? By the way, look. We can see how it looks with night vision off. Cool. Oh my goodness, that was quick. That was very sudden. Sudden death. Harsh difficulty curve on that one, Jas. My goodness. You're back from the Wi-Fi planet, Jacob. Cool. Liam, look, can we say me and Jas are the most important people that need armies? Mostly me because my police forces. I don't necessarily know if you guys need to have galaxy-spanning empires, right? I think maybe what I should do is make a video that has like the guidelines for new characters and stuff, because it's great that more and more people are getting involved in this, but I think we should probably actually set down some sort of common precedent for people to follow. An ambush got me. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Jess. I know. Just be like me and sell Wi-Fi. You know what I could do is make like a Google Doc or something that people can read. Let's keep going. Because look, guys, I'm totally happy right? With having a universe where you have your own factions and stuff, but that often just deteriorates into these power fantasies where it's like I control a bajillion, trillion, million armies and I can kill anything instantly by just thinking about them. And like that is not a fun or interesting or nuanced universe or roleplay in any way, shape, or form. And it's not even like I'm trying to run a roleplay here, guys. I just want to be a little bit interesting. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not trying to be mean here. These are really just concerns, okay? And I'm a little bit worried my concerns aren't coming through to you. Now time to sell each brick for $1 billion trillion. Okay, thanks, Jacob. Thanks for selling them each for $1 bajillion trillion each. Wait for the squad. Yeah, next time I'll wait for a squad before going over there. Yeah, will do. Shark and Mammoth are trashing me in the comfort of their own homes. Come on, guys. Let's go. I think what I want to get is... Well, actually, I don't want to get anything yet. I want to get a heal field, I think is what I'm going to want. Generally, healing items are going to be a lot better for the player to have than a grenade in terms of combat effectiveness. Oh yeah, I did see that Queen Elizabeth has COVID, but I don't think it's too severe or anything. From what I read, it was just like mild cold-like symptoms is what I saw. Welcome to the stream, Eagle. Jess, I'm considering recommending to you to actually increase the health of the player here, because 120 means you're extremely vulnerable just about to anything. You could be killed by any unit at all, even an individual one. I cared to look, and I saw what you said, Shark. That was now, but what about then? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's so difficult, man. Look at how many units there are. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be able to get through all this. Did you playtest this all out, Jess? I mean, it's a pretty nice environment, and I'm sure it would look nice to see this with night vision. It's just got a steep difficulty curve. And you know what? You also have to consider partly that my abilities are perhaps slightly impaired by the fact that I'm also having to keep up with chat and hold this conversation at the same time. So you can always consider that I'm operating at about 60% of my normal Ancient Warfare 3 abilities when I do this. I was bashing you, but now we're talking about scripts. Okay, Shark. Well, that makes me feel better. Yeah, you know that Liam guy? His scripts are horrible. That's how it went, right? That's exactly what you said. I was kidding. I was kidding. Yeah, I had the locations of the keys. Okay, yeah. Oh, also, that's another thing. For a map this big, you might not want to have so many key puzzles. I'm a little bit concerned that pretty much nobody who plays this map is going to have the patience to run through this whole thing if you are actually locked from progressing by so many key puzzles. My empire is a Zeppelin. Okay, Damien. Kind of a micro-empire. It's contained to the walls of one Zeppelin. There was not a paranoid breakdown. I was joking about it because you said you weren't. Okay, it's fine. Okay. But of course, Shark was joking too. 2 keys. 2 keys is probably manageable then, Jess, yeah. Okay. Now here comes the ambush though. Move up, guys. Come on now. Oh, guys, this is a meat grinder. Holy cow. We don't have the sniper anymore. What? What the heck? No! Oh my gosh. I think the Red Rebels' attacks maps are just a little bit too brutally difficult in some parts, unfortunately. I think it's a good lesson about balancing, to play through a map and then see just a few too many units. I think that's a good lesson to have. Now, I'm not saying that Jazz hasn't learned that lesson, but I do think the creator can have somewhat of a, you know, kind of self-bias, I guess. Not a bias like they think the map is better, but a bias in the way they play the map. Like, they just think it's easier because they built it from the ground up. You know what I mean? It really sounds like Minecraft music. It's calming. I think instead of going forward like that way, I'm going to go to the right. This is a hardcore map, Liam. Okay, Jess. Understood. I think then that may be a reason for me to play the Red Rebels Attacks maps in video form rather than stream, because in video form I can edit out all my deaths, pretty much. So I think this, and this is only if Jess is okay with it, but I think as long as I get authorization, maybe I'll shift over from playing Red Rebels on stream to Red Rebels on video form. You can't hear the music? Are you serious? Is the music just in my head? Am I having music playing in my head? Why don't I take off my headphones for a second? Music is coming from somewhere, guys. Okay, let's go this way, I guess. I'm okay with that, Liam? Alright. Well, I assume I'm going to die again. And if I die again, I will move on to the next thing. And we can play Red Rebels in a video form. Oh, hey, guy.
I'm hit.
I hear the calming Minecraft music, but nobody else can hear it. Why is that? It's kind of weird. The music can be heard over the stream. Can it? Oh, yeah, so he got me. Okay. Well, then, yes, this is meant to be a hardcore map, and I understand that that's a genre that can be filled by a variety of different maps, but I don't think it's necessarily the genre that fits live stream content so well, because in hardcore maps are going to be dying a lot. It's going to be a lot of trial and error, and I think that's actually going to be something that will be better worked out in an edited video. There's music for sure. Let's get you to bed now. Eagle, I swear, there's music. You gotta believe me. It's not just in my head. I swear. Okay, and now it stopped. So it must be in this map. Maybe it was in the script that Mammoth made that Jazz adapted to this or something. But anyway, now we're going to be playing a updated version of the Zombie Outbreak map I checked out a while back. And this has been updated to be better for video use. And basically that means it's the only thing that's different is the video is, basically it means the gates open faster, and the zombies spawn more slowly to reduce lag. So I thought I would return to this map, because I wasn't able to finish it on stream before, and I might be able to now that it's seen some updates, to be conducive to video content, or, you know, recorded content, YouTube content, I should say, because this isn't a video. I have not heard of that, Celespia. I'm also not going to say it out loud, because I'm a little bit untrustworthy of you ever since you and Fleck conspired together to make me say things out loud that would be bad to say out loud. Alright, well, we're just going to wait for this to open, and we'll see how fast it takes to open up. Did you update my prefab, Liam? Yes, I did, Jess. I could probably look at it at the end of the stream. That wouldn't be bad. Because it added a few more floors, I know. Jazz's prefab, which I looked at in today's video, or in today's beach house video, has been updated to have some new floors. Alright, let's go! Did it play a sound when it opened too? That would be cool if it did. But I'm not sure that it did. Anyway, this is the Zombie Outbreak map, where it's sort of a, I want to say Left 4 Dead style, but I don't really know, because I don't know how similar it is, but you're with a party of people, in this case one person, and you move from area to area and hold off zombies for a while before advancing. I'm probably just saying it's Left 4 Dead because that's the only experience with the zombie genre I've ever really had. Oh, it totally does play a sound when the gates open. That's awesome. So now this is the gate that opens. So we have to just hold the zombies here. And I think we'll be okay. They also are going to come out from that door soon. And I do like this exterior set piece. Maybe a little bit of terrain painting would be good here. If there is, I can't really see it. No guillotine heresy. I'm gonna grab this RPG. I think there might be someone we have to use it on. So far not getting much lag, which I appreciate. I At this point, in the first time I checked out the map, there was a lot of lag. So I'm grateful for that. Gotta wait for this gate to open up, though. There's gonna be a guy right on the other side. I wonder if I shoot this side of the gate, if that killed him. It probably didn't, but we'll find out in a second here. Be safe, mister. It opened. Yeah, it did kill him. Look at that. High-level tactics right there. I'll take his gun, too. Move over there, mister. Alright, now we have to kind of... Oh! Now, this is something that reminds me of the Good of the Company 2020, where if you're taking fire from two opposite directions, extremely tough to deal with. Okay, that opened. Oh, oh. I'm very sorry, sir. So yeah, I'm getting shot from a lot of different angles, and I don't really know how I died there. Very strange. That I just sort of a phantom death there. I didn't really see the cause of that death or anything like that. Oh well, we'll give that a second shot. Because it has seen some, I would say some much needed updates. Not necessarily much needed for the general player base, but much needed for being displayed on YouTube because of the amount of time it takes now to advance from part to part. There was a guy with a gun to the left. Yeah, there were guys in that hallway on both ends, I know. But it didn't seem like I was getting shot from either of those places, so that was strange. Yeah, like, because I know there was a door to my right. Was there a guy in there that was shooting me? I couldn't tell. But that might have been the case, the cause of my death. There was a guy near the sandbag? I couldn't understand that in GM, sorry. And once again, this is a cool set piece. I like that a lot. Now we're just going to wait for this door to open up. We can actually kind of camp this doorway here and shoot the zombies as they come in. Ah, never mind. Never mind. The doorway doesn't break. Okay. We're just got to hold them off for as long as we can here. I think that kill zone up in the big hallway is actually going to prove to be a big stopping point for the player, so I would suggest reworking it in some way. Well, we'll see if it stops me now that after I kill the guy in the door. Maybe it won't be so bad after I do that. I think I just didn't have enough situational awareness that I needed at that point. It's actually fairly challenging to keep up to date on the chat and what's going on around me in game at the same time. Oh, you should definitely also restrict the player's ability to jump, otherwise the player can just cheese zombies. Definitely restrict that if you can. If there's not some area the player has to jump in, you should definitely do that. Let's go over here. Is this door openable? I don't think it is, no. I want this RPG. Can I take this revolver instead of the... Okay, maybe I'll do that. It doesn't seem to be particularly effective. Oh, I want that. I want the S16. Awesome. Okay, sir, we're going now. Head up with me! Door camping is the way of the gods, yeah. Bird zombies do have more HP, I knew it. I did not necessarily know that myself. Interesting. Okay, that opened up. I bet this guy's dead. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we gotta be careful here, but I think there is a guy in this way. Is there? No. Aha! But this is a way to deal with these guys on this end. Look at how many there are! Okay. Dealt with them. Okay, mister. Go over here. Escape the zombie horde. You can do it, you can do it. And while they're focused on him, I can do this. Who's shooting him? Oh, there's an invisible wall there, so I couldn't kill them anyway. Okay. Never mind then. Can I break through here? Zombies, just give me a moment, okay? Just give me a moment's peace, please. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. I could shoot you, but I can't talk to you. Front door card, okay. Is this breakable? Am I supposed to go through this rusted metal? Maybe I am. Nice. Let's keep going. Mister, come over here. Mister is my squad mate. I guess I have to shoot him. Whoa, I have a melee guy. You want me to shoot this guy back here? Okay. His guys are trying to kill me, so. I do like this outside area. Look at that. Very nice looking. Nice job with the different objects and buildings. I guess I won't free this guy. He doesn't look like he's a hostage, so I guess we'll keep going. I need to pick this S4 back up, though. Please? Thank you. What? Okay, so I picked up a key. Called a front door key. Maybe it's over this way. The front door, that is. Great work, says Shark. In like the really peppy voice. Alright, let's jump over here. Hey guys, you're friendly. Very nice. Get out of here before it's too late. Okay, let's go, let's go. This should probably be covered up with a concrete floor. Okay, I want to get out of here. Let's open this door up. Is this like another ending? I think this is the ending I might have already gotten to. Get to the helicopter. Okay, so this is one ending. The helicopter is one. But there's also the front door ending that I didn't get. And I want to know more about. So I can go back it down through here. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. That should be locked. Well, I'm not necessarily sure what the front door key does. But I do appreciate the reduction on the time it takes to go between sections. And I do appreciate the time increase between zombie spawns, because that helps with the lag a lot. That guy looks like my character, my unit over there. I can't talk to him, though. No. Oh, Tristan, hello. Just someone trying to kill someone else. But we always take care of this stuff each day. But you head to the helicopter. Okay. Alright then, go behind that guy smoking in order to get in this helicopter. Okay. You escaped, and now you'll be safe from this infection. So again, I'm not really sure what the front door key does, but it's interesting that there's now multiple endings available in this map. So I'll probably look more at them in the near future. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I abandoned Mister. I'm sorry, Eagle. Mister was abandoned back there because he wasn't able to jump. Very sad, very sad. But he was able to hold his own. We can assume that anyway. Mister was tough. He meleeed a ton of zombies. He could do it. He can survive, I'm sure. But it does seem like there could be several different endings available here. Only staff may enter. Yeah, I didn't see this whole map, so there's got to be several different routes. Okay, interesting. Very interesting, everybody. Let's try and see where you get to this place from. Yeah, I don't know. But a lot of different stuff going on. Intricate map. Definitely a high-quality zombie, kind of an arcade-style zombie survival game. I do think ambience would be the final step needed to cement this map's position of greatness. And maybe also some modular painting would be in order here. But no, very, very well done. I will give that a upvote right now. Zombie outbreak for video use. Okay, now we're going to move on to the next thing, and now we're getting into some just random things that I found on the Steam Workshop. We don't have too many of them to play through. We have exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 more maps to play after this one. And this one is called Laser Battle. Here we go. I just saw it because it has an interesting looking thumbnail. I'm not sure what to expect from it. It looks to be a little rudimentary in terms of the visuals here, so I just thought I would give it a shot. And you know, one of the main points of this YouTube channel is to give thoughts and feedback to people who don't have a lot of experience map making. Laser Battle, you can use this map, and I will update it soon. Okay, we're going to hit play and check it out. And I assume this isn't like laser tag or anything. It's an actual battle with laser weapons, like in the future. We're going to get through this, and we have 2 more maps in the MTGGG series. And if you remember, in my previous stream, we looked at a teaser for MTGGG, and so this will be the first installments in it, and a couple other things after that. But I think the stream will start to wind down, in another 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so this is, it looks like I don't know what to think of this. Is this the Conquest map with no player? Is that what I'm seeing here? This might be too much for me to give. I would have a lot of stuff to say to the maker of this map. I don't know if I can fit it all in. I'll try and say it fast. Maybe try to fill this up with more detail and stuff. Add some more structures around here, modular structures. Texture these walls so they're not all the same solid color. Add a variety in plants over here, and place down a player. That's going to be my main thing. This looks like it could maybe be meant to be a laser tag thing because of the way the arena is set up. But yeah, I guess we'll just blaze through that one, and we will move on now to MTGGG, or as Eagle put it, MTG3. And this is a zombie series of maps that shows some promise, and I thought I would kind of get ahead of the game here and give some thoughts on it before it starts to be fully, under development and finished. But after this, we only have a couple more things to play, It does seem like people are sort of starting to leave the stream, so I won't protract this any longer than I need to. I understand that it is now a school day and stuff, so I won't keep your attention or anything longer than I have to. MTGGG Episode 1. Here we go. Episode 1, The Zombie Outbreak. Play as a zombie and take the scientist down. New episode tomorrow. Okay. So right off the bat from the thumbnail, I'm getting this kind of a classic principle that I've been seeing a lot, which is that the play area itself has a lot of detail, but the background not so much. So you should make sure to apply some solid detail to the background, even if the player's not going to be walking to it. They're going to be seeing it. So it will definitely help the visuals and the immersiveness of your map by having the entire map be consistently decorated. It's not really a school day for you. Mostly it's a day off. Okay, Antonio. But still, I think in general people do have some more things to be doing on weekdays, so that's why the streams won't be so long on these days. You mean day off? Off? I know you mean day off. Yeah, I know, Antonio. I got it. I'm having a pretzel and I love it. Awesome, Ravmar. Nice. Alright, so we are some zombies now. And we have to attack these escape. Oh, roll, zombie. This is kind of cool. It slows down while I get my roll. That's neat. What else am I going to learn? It feels like I'm going to get more information. So we have to just punch all these guys pretty much. They don't look to be fleeing scientists. Scientists left 28. That's an interesting mechanic. It actually shows how many scientists are left. Very interesting. Cool. Okay, are we supposed to leave this area? I don't think so. We have to go through this whole facility first. So this facility does look pretty empty. I would definitely suggest splitting this up into several rooms. Maybe have there be an open lobby here off to the side, with there being some like walls or glass walls that lead off into labs or something like that. Just does feel pretty empty and drafty. Not much stuff going on despite being a large structure. Also, I think it would be nice if the scientists had some guards or something to fight back, because at the moment it's a extremely one-sided fight, of course. So why don't I go up to this side of the building and see if there's any scientists I can fight. Or maybe I'll go this way, because there seems to be fewer zombies this way. I do like the idea of there being a scientist counter and stuff, and this person does clearly have a grasp of scripting, but I do think on the visual side of things it is a bit, repetitive. So maybe some modular painting would help with that as well. Okay, guys, any scientists to be found up here? That's going to be my guess, is that there'll be a couple up this way. And yeah, I do think it would be nice if there was at least something for them to be fighting back with. But yeah, you can see here, it's very large, wide open spaces with not much going on. I think generally aren't going to be too attractive to prospective players of your maps. So I would recommend that for the future. You will add some more detail and stuff to make it feel more like a lived-in laboratory and stuff like that. Oh, hey, look at that. Some construction workers, some laborers. I don't actually have to attack them, but I guess I am. Okay, just absolutely unneeded violence there. I'll take a chainsaw. Mostly right now I'm working on my FugoS maps and just playtesting. Yeah, that's something I actually have asked a lot on stream, but I haven't asked today. What are you all working on in Ancient Warfare 3 right now? How in the holy Ancient Warfare 3 gods did you live with 45 HP in my video? Just luck. Actually, it's because I'm very familiar with Chief Howard. I've known him for a long time, so I knew his attack patterns. That's how I survived. I'm working on FNAF 3. That's cool, NG. And once again, I would like to offer my services for help with FNAF 3 if you want, because, I don't know, that's something I think I would enjoy doing. But I also, of course, don't want to have anything spoiled for me, but if there's some way I could help without that, I don't really know. I could contribute sound effects. I don't know if you have, I don't know how else I would offer any help, really. Because I have to say, some variety in the sound effects would certainly make things quite scary and would evolve the franchise more. You could like bass boost and distort like a screaming or a roaring sound to be the jump scare sound, and maybe have a random jump scare sound or something. I've been doing some scripting with good of the company Free Fire. That's cool, Eagle. Very nice. Hopefully someday that becomes a public map. I'm working on a few different things. Okay, Isaac, are you willing to give some examples? Right now I'm making some cursed abominations for Inside the Fourth Wall. And Inside the Fourth Wall is your scripting, your map about the scripting cultists, right, Jess? While I wait for responses from Isaac and Jess, I'm going to I'd probably move on from this map, from MTG Part 1. But like I have to say, there should be a little bit more detail on this exterior part. But also it actually seems like the thumbnail is different from what's actually being seen in the map. Which means he obviously knows how to do custom thumbnails. So that's good. I do like the depth of this thumbnail. But I think the background here could use a lot more detail. And the inside as well. Just make it a little bit less empty and I think it'll be good to go. Moving on now to part 2 of MTGGG. Might just have to say the same things about it. I don't really know. But I am going to give my thoughts. It's actually right there. MTGGG change. Your role is now a general, fighting against the zombies. Okay, cool. Once this update releases, I think I'll upload it publicly. Cool, Eagle. I think it would be nice to have the Good of the Company Free Fire thing be out there. And Jazz says, that's the one. Alright, well, looking forward to it. Well, I was currently working on a unit / prefab, says Isaac. Nice. I've seen your Necromancer prefab before. You can make some pretty cool scripted stuff. Here we go, MTG3 Part 2. Oh, no longer zombie. Nice music! General. Neat. Now the fighting starts. Cool. Amount of team members remaining. We have to keep our team members alive. That's a lot of zombies, though. I have no squad, so I just have to shoot as many zombies as I can. Careful, guys. These zombies are deadly. So something you could do to the creator of this map, you obviously know how to do scripting. I would definitely suggest upping the number of... Or no, sorry, decreasing the number of zombies that are pre-placed. And having most zombies be spawned via scripting. Because with such a large amount, you could definitely lag some computers. I don't know if we can take out this whole horde. It seems unlikely. And I also don't have enough ammo to kill them all, so just keep that in mind too. Okay guys, we have to hold them here. Don't let them in. You can do this, shotgun guys. I believe in your fighting abilities. Oh, okay, there's nothing over there. Maybe there should be an ammo pile or something in here. How's my computer not lagging? I really don't know, Antonio. I really thought it would be lagging because of this number of zombies. Well, now we just have to hold them off here. I think some like fighting ambience might be kind of nice. Or giving the player a squad too would add a little bit of depth to this combat. But of course, I think you should also make sure the player actually has enough resources to deal with this threat. And that would obviously come in the form of giving a little bit more ammo. Rathmore says he's going to take a break from his Half-Life campaign. Okay. Are you planning to take a break from map making in general, or are you taking a break from it to work on something else? How many zombies are left here? Save the shotgun guys! We must save them. Okay, well they seem to be holding their own at this point. We have some snipers, but they have nobody to snipe. Okay. We have to be careful. We have to hold them here. If these shotgun guys fall, it's game over. Okay, we actually can't fight anymore, or we'll die. Why don't I just kind of gently drop down? Okay. And now we're going to move over here, because there's a... It seems like they've taken out the zombies over here. Yeah, nice. We've got a much more developed line of defense over here. And I think we'll be able to take out the remnants of the zombies once they get over here. No friendly fire, right? No, that's good. It's good to have friendly fire disabled in such a hectic battle. I do get a few extra rounds, which is nice. Oh, I think we took out all the zombies. Oh, no, we didn't. Never mind. Quick tip, I am not demilitarizing my forces because my employers will not allow it. Okay, Jazz. How many zombies are left? Oh, I took them all out. Very nice. Okay, well, that was a very different map from what we just played when we were playing as a zombie. But still quite solid. I like the defense aspect of it. But I think, of course, we have to, once again, consider the same feedback that I gave before, which was that you definitely need to include more detail to the background area, not just in the foreground where the player is actually doing the fighting. I also think that giving the players some more ammo and resources would be good, too. And maybe a squad to control as well, so they can, personally command and direct the defensive forces. You can just see here that a very small amount of the map is being used, but even if you just put apartments around would be nice too, and some terrain painting as well to indicate that the zombies are just tramping all over the place. that would be my main suggestion. This is obviously very messily placed down, but I think just in general it's going to be better if you include a city or something in the background. And again, make sure to consider the performance of things. This many zombies is going to lag a lot of computers, so keep that in mind. Anyways, that was the second part of MTG3. I think we are going to move on now. Eagle says, I would be open to having a meeting discussing demilitarization if you'd want. Alright. Yeah, sure. I think that can be sometime in the near future. I'm not necessarily thinking about that just yet. I think the next thing will be that video with the guidelines for the beach house. Are those the HECU from Half-Life? I don't think so, NG. I think these are actually custom units who are like more green. Yeah, I don't think these are the HECU guys. I wonder if I have HECU units in my subscribed. Yes, this would be what the HECU look like. You see they're pretty different. So, just for comparison. Okay, I'm back from the stand-up video. Alright, Damien, welcome back. We are now going to check out, this is our second to last map for today, a map known as DFC, Three-Way Showdown. Here we go. And this is a map that just had a very promising looking thumbnail. You can see there's a big fight going on between two factions in an interior area. DFC looks to me a sort of adaptation on the SCP concept, so I thought I would check it out. Here's the story behind it. Several DFC sites, which can be equated to SCP sites, are experiencing breaches. As one of DFC's agents, you have been sent to Site-004, where DFA-131 has breached. 3 hours later, DFA-131 has managed to summon some of his friends from his pocket realm, and even revived your friends into walking corpses. The entire site is now a war zone. The military was sent in recently, and 131 has managed to use your allies' corpses to trick them into thinking this entire site has gone rogue. Uh-oh. So they think that the DFA site has gone rogue. Okay. The military will shoot all personnel in sight. You just need a way to escape. Okay. Luckily, you know Sector 2 is a helipad. Find and terminate any hostiles that will block your way. Escape, good luck. Heavy, so it's very much being worked on still. Might be laggy at the start. Okay, well, we'll give this a shot. And this is actually Dr. Bright's map. Very cool. I was definitely drawn to it. It's got a very solid thumbnail on it. That really does make or break whether or not I'm going to play a map on stream. Very solid looking thumbnail. It might look like it's mostly default concrete, and if that's the case, you could consider adding some terrain painting as well to give different areas a certain color scheme, or their own color scheme. Oh wow, look at how big this is. This is a large site. Okay, and we don't necessarily have to fight every enemy. We just have to get to the Sector 2 helipad so we can escape. That's the idea that I'm getting from this. Okay. It's taking its time to load. Now I wonder if there's going to be a respawn mechanic in this or something like that, or if it'll be a conquest map, because this does seem to have a fairly long load time, and if I die I'll have to reload the whole thing, obviously. But I will try to, obviously, win on my first try. I'm not planning for death or anything like that. Yes, Rapmar, I did see your message that said you were taking a break from your Half-Life campaign, and I asked, are you going to work on a different map at the same time? To replace your Half-Life campaign, or are you going to just take a break from Ancient Warfare 3 content in general? Waiting for this to all get prepared here. Okay. Almost done. You will work at something else? Is that what you meant? Alright, here we go. DFC, Three-Way Showdown. Oh, nice texturing here, so forget what I said about all being the same color. And it did say it was going to be a bit laggy at the start, perhaps, but it seems to have already started to clear up, so that's fine. It's pretty hard, and I'm working on balancing and non-plain colors on the walls. Okay, well, they've got a good start on the texturing here. Whoa! Was that like a smarter unit script where it reacted on damage? That's cool. Okay, I'll be careful here. It did say it's pretty hard. There's an elevator to the left and an unmarked area over to the right. And it appears we have some guys hiding from the government forces. I won't go out there. I guess I'll go to the left to the elevator. Seems to be where I'm supposed to head. Careful though. What's in here? Nothing. It's locked. I'll keep an eye out for any keys as well. I do like the amount of detail here. And look at that. Now that's got a lot of depth to it. I like that verticality a lot. It's definitely going to make people think the map is very big. If they didn't already get that sense from the load map, that is. This is locked. Okay. Let's keep going. Liam, why do you have a dangerous secret in a vault at your beach house? Where did you find the secret thing? It's because I have to keep an eye on it. I can't really... It's not that I don't trust other people to take care of it, but it's gotta be me. Just trust me on this. I can't even really tell you too much information. Where did I even find it? I really... These answers are better off not being known. Maybe someday you'll be ready to learn about it, but I think we should focus on other things, to be honest. Keycards are important here? Okay, well, I'll look for a keycard. And if they are important, you should consider adding lights to them. Is this a keycard? No, it's a button. I wonder what that button did. I think we're going to find out in a second. Keycard in the lobby? Wait, I forgot to highlight the first one. Oh, look at that. So this will happen when you update a wall when it has stuff on the wall itself, because you can see here everything has fallen down. If you update a wall that has stuff on it, the stuff is going to fall down. So, picked up safe key. Okay. Okay, cool. What's going to be in the safe? Medkit, and nothing else, really. He said go back. He saw one in the lobby. Okay, I'll go do that, NG. Over here? There it is. Broken security card. Thank you very much for telling me about that. Do you trust me, Liam? I think you're trustworthy, Jess. It's just this... The vault is probably the most important thing in the world of the beach house, and so it's not even really a matter of trust. It's just a matter of what's going to be the best way to make sure it never opens. And I think I'm the best way to do that. Whoa, whoa! They have a lot of forces over here. I appreciate that I've been given a futuristic weapon to deal with their armor. I have a feeling I'm going to get jumped by one of them. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'd like to have a medkit again. See, when I get shot through the smoke, it's almost impossible to provide adequate counter-fire to the enemy. You can see I'm pretty much blind, unless I do that, but... I don't necessarily know if it's going to be a good idea for me to go in here. I'm going to fall back and see if there's another area that I can find first that might have more medical supplies. Oh, look at that, a medkit. Awesome. I'm glad I did that. My employer's with you. You'll even be quiet. Okay, Jess. Alright, so now we're going to try breaching back into the security place. Okay. Let's move up a little bit, then crouch. Oh! Look at how intense that barrage was. Look at how many guys there are back there. So yeah, placing smoke between the player and the... oh man, look at that. That was brutal, okay. But placing smoke between the player and that line of fire is a choice that's probably going to cause more frustration than anything else. Because if you get shot and you have no way of seeing where the fire is coming from, it's basically a brick wall. You can't actually progress. Because if you do go that way, you can't have any... You don't have any way of reducing the incoming fire. So I would suggest actually either lightning or removing entirely that fog, actually. But I'll give this another shot because there's a lot going on and I would like to see as much of it as I can. I didn't actually realize it was going to be this big of a map, otherwise I might have put it earlier in the stream. But I am going to try to have this stream be less than 2 hours long today. It's actually very, very snowy and stormy where I live right now. There's a slight possibility my school will get cancelled tomorrow, and if it is, I'll have a little bit more time to record and maybe stream more, but I also don't want to overstream. This is a concern that I've brought up before, is if I stream too much, people aren't going to be as, think it'll be cool or be as interested, and that's totally fair. So I'll just see what it's like and probably post an update or something. What I wish I had was access to the community tab that bigger YouTube channels could have, because then I could do things like announcements for my Ancient Warfare 3 projects and polls on what I should put on YouTube, and all that stuff would be very helpful to me, but it's locked to smaller channels. The G-Man will want what's in that vault, Liam. I don't think he would. I don't think anybody would. So you're not... yeah, I'm not in the summer place, no. No, I live in the US. I think this has been established. I do like this rebel here. That's cool. Let me get this S16. The General is here. Welcome, General Damien. Welcome. Probably shouldn't shoot him, should I? Let's go back over here. press all these buttons, because apparently there's a key under one of these buttons or something. When I pressed this before, I got a key. A safe key. But the safe key, I think, is entirely optional. It's probably I'm probably standing on it, and that was why that was happening. He bets Hawaii. That would be interesting if I lived in Hawaii. Let's go this way. We must pool together $1 million to bribe YouTube to give me access to the community tab. You know what? Fine by me. Just say, like, can you have this one exception of the billions of accounts on your platform to give this one guy the community tab? It just seems so helpful for so many reasons. That's where I would put the poll on what to do on Wild Wednesdays. There's a hidden key in the Rebel, not really important, so it's more of a bonus. Okay, yeah, that's the key to this safe. I think I'm gonna stick with the future rifle, but yeah, this is really quite hard to handle at the moment because of how much smoke there is blocking the way. I'm gonna do a little bit of a risk. Throw that out there and follow it up. Okay. Oh no. Why did I do that? Okay, I actually have to go for a quick second, but I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back, but I'm gonna have to crouch immediately here. What's going on now? Yeah, I'm role playing as the association. Eagle is correct. I thought for sure I was gonna get cut down instantly as soon as I hit continue. It's getting warmer in North Carolina. Okay, interesting. More. It's actually getting colder here. Probably a few too many enemies down that way. I think it's a bit of a steep difficulty curve right there. Kind of get thrust into that wall of fire. You might also want to consider adding a little bit more stuff just around here in general. Maybe some pillars or something. Whoa! Guy just breaches on through and doesn't have a care in the world. He just decides to leave after he gets one shotgun shot on me. Okay, sure, man. Where are all these bullets coming from? So yeah, what I said about the difficulty curve probably still does hold up. Let's try and go over there because I do see a medkit. If I can make it to that medkit without dying, I might be in good shape to continue my quest. It's always warm where I am. Emergency elevator keycard. Okay, is this the emergency elevator? Or is this the elevator? There's a keycard and a medkit at the table where the other guys are coming from. Yep, got it. We are heading over here now. Oh, not here. It must not be there. I think today the stream is actually a little bit behind schedule compared to usual. Normally it's actually pretty much in sync with what I'm doing and saying, but I didn't see that message about the key on the table until after I'd already gotten it. The entire power grid is going nuts, so please wait while you get started. Welcome, Desert Mammoth. Oh yeah, Mammoth, not Mammoth. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Unknown user logged in. Need something to track them down. Okay. What's going through here? Okay, I'll be completely ambushed there. Whoa! Completely ambushed a squad of guys. Thought that would be a medical crate, but unfortunately it's not. We're gonna head to Sector 2 because that's where the helicopter is that we need, but it looks like there's something else we have to do first. We have to get the key to Sector 2. I do like that. There's just a little bit of modular painting up there. I do like that. Could have maybe used a little bit more. But in general... Whoa! Whoa! He got behind me! But in general, it looks cool to have that contrast. I'm really surprised that guy didn't just take me out instantly. Let's grab this. Oh, no, never mind. Not with it. Going back to the fully stocked one. Anybody through here? Anybody through here? There's trucks off to the left. And soldiers! There's plenty of soldiers here, too. Semi-automatic, please. Hope I don't get flanked. I think there's a distinct possibility of that happening. It looks like there's also, that's an active APC. It's hard to tell though. Welcome. You are 6 Asnar, right? Welcome to the stream. Should I call you that? I found the giant garage, yeah. Let's be careful now. Lots of different vehicles around here. What I want to do is kill these guys and get their supplies. Which I think I've just been able to do. Awesome. Let's grab this med kit. Maybe a medical crate would be nice here as well. Currently I am playing through the DCF three-way standoff or something like that. There's no active vehicles on the map. Okay. Understood. What I'm going to do now is just stock up a little bit on ammo. I'll get moving here in a minute. Look at how my cursor is stuck on that S4. Look at how wacky that is. I'm just going to get a little bit more ammo and then we will keep going. And first we're going to grab that keycard before we get moving, of course. Sector 2 keycard. And then we have to head back and go towards the helicopter because that helicopter is going to take us up and out. We'll be able to leave this map and win. You can call me that? Okay. Should I call you 6 or Asnar or just 6 Asnar? Asking the real questions. Going for the ammo kit. As long as the FCA is here, Antonio can't do anything. Well, Antonio isn't planning to do anything. He's reformed. Yes, we're heading up and out. We certainly are. Can I break this? No, the rusted metal, I've been kind of conditioned to think that the rusted metal means the metal is breakable because go to the company had that. 6? Alright, cool. Works for me if it works for you. Let's head back through here. Sector 2 door was over this way, if I remember correctly. Or maybe not. Maybe I just have no sense of direction. What about this? The airlock access. Do I want to go in the airlock? No, there's Sector 2. There we go. I don't necessarily think I need to go in the airlock. I think I could just head to Sector 2 and leave. As long as I'm careful. But yeah, certainly quite a lot of concrete. I could probably use some more modular painting. I'm not going to be reformed ever. Okay, Jess. Okay. Let's checkpoint, Sector 1. Who's shooting me in from where? That is so... This has been so close. I'm really honestly surprised I haven't been killed. We need to get to that... Those medkits! Oh my gosh! I don't know if I can make it through this hallway without dying. Oh! No! He got me. I was so close that time. Sector 2 is placeholder drywalls. Okay. I just needed to get there. I could have... Wow, this really is quite a immense, truly immense map. My goodness. That's a cool design for the roof as well. There is a lot going on in this map. This is worthy of its own video, I think. I think I am actually going to move on as well because I did say I wanted to keep this less than 2 hours long, but I'm certainly going to probably return to this map in video form. It could be video or it could be stream, but there is so much I haven't seen yet. I've really just scratched the surface here. And it's honestly not even that laggy, given the size. That is probably because, of course, you did have to sacrifice a degree of detail in some areas. Especially this area, you can see there's not necessarily all the objects that you probably would have wanted in a smaller map. But no, very cool. I'm going to give this an upvote. For a map so huge, it's actually not bad in my performance at all. Helium, what would Lanny think of whatever you have in the vault? Something to contain or something to avoid at all costs? I think they'd want to avoid it at all costs if they knew what it was. Yeah. I don't think that they would want to try... Yeah, no, I don't think that would be a good idea. There's very specific properties of the thing and the vault that make it pretty unique. I think if you have a map that big, you should up the health accordingly. That is also a good idea, considering how this is going to be somewhat of an endurance map, given the size. Upping the health, and probably the health resources too, like the medical pickups and stuff, would be a good call. But I don't think there's any objects where they don't belong here. It's very tactically placed, which is something I definitely appreciate. I'm going to give this an upvote and a recommendation for other people to check it out and find all the secrets in it. But I will probably record this again. I'll come back to this again, either in a recording or a stream. That is very concerning. Yeah, I know, Eagle. I'm trying to keep it sort of on the down low here and add a backup generator and more security to the vault. Well, see, we've been really wrangling with the power for the vault for a really long time, and I would like to get it back up and fully functional in short order, but we've been just stymied at every turn. Like first we tried to, I think we got a new generator. then that wasn't working properly for our power needs, and then we had to get power from Skootal, but that wasn't working. Then we got these engineers sent to help us, and they've only been able to establish some auxiliary power for it. So, and that's not even going to last forever, so we need to consider a new plan here for what we're going to do. But I'm going to upvote that. I think I already did, but just to be safe. Let's keep going. Defense of Thomastown is the final map on our list for today, everybody. I just had a interesting looking thumbnail, and I'm going to probably change the time of day, to be honest. I don't necessarily know that it needs to have a night setting, considering the description doesn't give too much away. So the local military is fighting off an attack from invading soldiers in the small coastal village of Thomastown. Okay, well, we'll change this time of day to probably mid-afternoon or something like that. I could try and help. I could form an FCA logistics division and try and build a new vault. Well, Rafmar, this idea of building a new vault has only just been thrown out here, so I'll tell you in future streams where we go with it, but there seems to have to be some kind of a radical action needed in order to ensure the vault's continued smooth operation. But I will let you know what I need from you. We can have a meeting about it sometime if things get to be too out of hand. At the moment, we have a sort of a band-aid placed on it in the form of the auxiliary power, but, you know, buys us a little bit of time anyway. I'm going to hit play on this. This does appear to be a conquest map. There's a fair amount of detail in it too, which is nice. You wouldn't know it though from the thumbnail. Really, I don't think night map thumbnails do maps justice, because they don't really show the amount of color in a map. So again, it's kind of sad how it doesn't stops maps from getting attention they need or they deserve. Well, as a citizen of the beach house, Mr. Clover is willing to do his part. Okay, I'm glad to hear it, Eagle. I'll probably have to hold a meeting if things get out of hand with the vault. Okay, well, here we are, the military holding off the assault. We have a giant in our military. That's kind of cool. Actually, there's quite a lot of different interesting stuff going on here. Lots of different textures and details being used. And I do appreciate that you're using only helicopters instead of planes, because plane AI is so broken. Except for that plane, but that plane's AI is not broken. This is actually packed with detail and completely exceeding any preconceived expectations I had for it. So much stuff going on here. Welcome, SV. It's gotta be super late for you, man. Why are you here? We're just holding off this village against an invasion, or maybe we're the invaders. It's kind of hard to tell, to be perfectly honest. We could either be the invaders or the defenders. But I mean, look at this. Look at all the different. This is what I say when I think you should add like fortifications and points of interest to maps. It just adds so much. All the different textures just really flesh out a map. It's great. Different textures and colors, while not being obviously, you know, garish and cartoony, seriously help a map. But again, it's kind of undone by the fact that this was originally a night map and you wouldn't know it. Looks like I woke up early. Ah, okay. Alright then. Well, I'm just finishing up the stream, actually. It'll be done sometime in the next 10 minutes. This is the last map we're going to look at today. I am playing Defense of Thomastown. And I think it has a nice amount of points as well. 1,000 points, I do believe, was the number, and I think that's a fair number for a conquest map, especially given the number of flags here. Have you played my map? I certainly have, SV. That was the first map I played on stream. Was the opening minutes prequel to your Good of the Company thing. I'm going to once again take this MG. Whoa. I do like the unit variety here. I didn't actually get a good look at the health of either myself or the enemy. Okay, so we're at a default 300. Honestly, the only real feedback I could give to this map maker, because they've done a great job of adding dimension and the illusion of size to their map, the only feedback I would give is that you should add a little bit of, do you know that those things where you have units prioritize certain areas of the map, like prioritize walking over certain areas of the map? I think you could do that where they prioritize the roads and stuff. It might be interesting. And also terrain painting would be nice. You don't seem to have added any terrain painting, but that would also make this feel like a, you know, heavily trodden ground. Lots of people have been running back and forth, capturing and recapturing positions and all that stuff. I don't think we're going to win, actually. The enemy controls one more point. Nope, we're retaking it. Never mind. You're still in this. Flank them. And I also really love how there's the different sections of the city, like this appears to be a downtown or something, have different textures and stuff being used. And also the fact that sorry, I'm really singing this map's praises all of a sudden. The fact that the background also still has a fair amount of detail in addition to the play area is, again, something that I've always advocated for. Let's keep going. Welcome, third... Oh, gosh, why do I keep saying third person? I don't know, It's got a nice balance and symmetry to it. 2 syllables? Or is third person 3 syllables? Did I just humiliate myself? Third person. I think it's 3 syllables. So never mind, it doesn't have any balance at all. But for some reason, by default, I say third person instead of third, which is what everyone else calls them. I'll try to remember. I think we're going to have to try and infiltrate the enemy lines. They've got a fire support officer! A fire support officer! We have to infiltrate their lines and take this point. Back up, back up. Hey, Liam, my friend called Liam just left. Left what? Left the stream? Was there another Liam in the stream that I didn't know about? Or do you mean like... I don't know what you mean by left. In real life, you mean? You can call me third person, I don't really care that much. Geez, third person. You don't have to yell at me about calling you that. You seem really upset. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll call you third then. I'll call you whatever comes to mind, how about? I'll have a wild and random assortment of names. Gosh, this has gone on too long. Hold on. Infiltrate the enemy lines. We can do it. Oh, no, we can't. My house. Ah, okay. That's cool. Well, Liam is a fairly common name, so... It really did look a lot like a fire support officer, Eagle. You're right. Following the classic archetype. But now we've been completely overrun by enemy troops. I don't think we have a chance of coming back, unfortunately. Look at that. They control all but 2 of the capture points. And our score is rapidly winding down. Look at that. Very brutal. If you wanted to have the player be on the winning team, it might have been better suited to make the player red. But the visuals on this map are great. Like, I was completely blown away by that. I really didn't know what to expect. But it's a nicely a nice pleasant surprise, I guess is what I'll say. Is when I find these maps in the workshop and I discover people have really put a lot of effort into them. But the thing is, nobody talks about them because they're not really made by, big names. Do you know what I mean? Certainly a very well done map. I mean, just look at that. It's so cool. It's so cool. Look at that. You've got the beach here, and it juts out into a peninsula. You have troops landing in as well. The only thing I would say that this map needs is terrain painting, and maybe a little bit of hilliness down at the red spawn. Definitely giving that enough vote. And also, you should change it to not be a night map. If you made it like this, you would get you would get upvotes for days. If you just had it show off like a better idea of the battlefield, you would get upvotes for days. Let's find this. If this was the only thing you take away from this stream, it's go play Defense of Thomastown and encourage this guy. And of course, encourage everybody else on the stream. That goes without saying. Liam, the 1293 map that you played, I'm actually working on it. Oh, okay. It's unfinished, or like work in progress. That's totally fine. I think when I was playing that, I was a little bit distracted by chat as well, so I can certainly come back to it as it receives more upgrades and updates, so don't worry about that. It sort of gives me that XX, or the 4X field, honestly. Really? I mean, I don't think it ever has, like, like out of place or like excessive objects. I'm not really sure. I think it's just detailed. I don't know, though. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I can look at it more critically later, I don't know. But I do actually have to start to wind the stream down now, guys, because I also have to eat, of course. So I'm going to head back to the beach house. Oh, another map. Okay. Got it, Michelle. It's another map you're working on. Okay, well, I'm just going to reload the beach house world, and then I'll do my quick little outro. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to look at anything else in the beach house world today, because again, kind of want to keep things short today. But I will at the beginning of the next stream for sure. I am also definitely, I'm gearing up for making that series of videos / streams where I renovate other people's maps. So keep that in mind. Food good it is. Third says, I'll create a house for the beach house. Cool. Just upload it. You can put Tomebinder or Liam in the name, and I have a better chance of seeing it, but I think I'm already following you, Third, so it should be fine. I'll see it no matter what. I'm not going to take a break entirely, says Ravma. I think I saw that earlier, but I'm not sure I said anything, but sounds good. You'll play other maps and work on tests. Okay, got it, Ravma. Jess, I do know your prefab has updated, and I put it in, but I cannot show it on stream today. I will look at it at the beginning of the next one, though. Have no fear about that. Because, like I said, it's got to be we got to cap this at 2 hours, guys. This is still a weekday, of course, and I have to eat, and everybody has to do their own thing. I probably will record some more content later tonight as well. But anyway, I'll hit play now. We'll head back outside, and I guess I'll just say that I've kind of gone through my list for the previous few days. As people make more maps, I'll rebuild a list and do another stream fairly soon. I'm guessing there won't be a variety stream for another day or two. And in between that, I'll come up with some form of stream or other type of content for you to watch. But I'll go in here and just say, remember everybody, if you want to donate any ideas or something for this vault problem, you can definitely let me know. But I will now do my outro as I stand here by Celespia and Tomepig, and I will just say thank you everybody for watching this stream and continuing to support my channel. If you want to kind of help my content be promoted and stuff, you can leave a like and subscribe. Or if you want to get notified when I make Ancient Warfare 3 stuff, you can always follow my Steam Workshop, which is linked in the description of my content. And third, I'll probably have to talk to you about the HLA apartments in a message, not on this stream. But just want to say one more time, thank you everybody for tuning in. The next stream will be at 4 p.m. Eastern. Not sure about the day though, but I always stream at 4 p.m. Eastern on weekdays. So, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.